Hello. So in this video, we're going to talk about how we connect, how we let our website, how we let our users to connect their wallet, whether it is a MetaMask or Dapper or Genesis or Safe or whatever it is, using a very interesting plugin called web3 model. Okay, so you just have to, if you want to use this plugin, you just have to write it down like a yarn add web3 model or npm install something like that, and boom, it is ready to start working on that project. Okay, so for this particular applications, I just set up a very basic page which is called a simple, which is the DAO page. And yeah, so basically you can see we just creating a button in this UI like this. We're creating a button, and clicking on this button will lead us to opening the MetaMask, and from that MetaMask account we're gonna connect users wallet. Okay, so for this applications I just built a very basic page called DAO. So let me open that page now. Okay, so I think it is also open, so let's transfer it out as well. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, there's nothing in it. It's just a plain simple page, and for the UI I'm just using the Tailwind, and the backend is all about the front end. I'm using Next.js. Okay, so let's add. So as you know, now you can see, like if you want to add your web3 model, just npm install it, or yarn add it, and yeah, it's added to your project. So I already did that, but yeah, you can do exactly like this. So this is our applications where we are gonna work on it. Okay. uh, so yeah, so let's add first of all button itself. Okay, so let's add a button, and basically I have this green button, so I'm gonna use that button. But yeah, you can do anything whatever you want to do with this is just a component which I used it as a button. So the text is, let's say, a connect wallet. Yep, connect wallet, connect to connect to wallet. And the other one thing is the on click event handler on it. So for now I'm just adding a simple console message, console.log. Yes, connected. So yeah, so let's see how this page looks now. Yeah, it's connect to wallet, and that's simply a plain button, which is, yeah. So now when I click on this button, as you can see, this is a message we can get, yes, connected. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now how things gonna work. Okay, so whenever you click on this web3 model thing, you have to make the state persistent. Okay, you don't want to lose the state of anything. Okay, so for this we're going to use a different kind of hook, which is called the useref hook. Okay, so let's import useref, okay, which is coming directly from the React itself. Okay, if you want to read more about the useref, just go to YouTube videos, which I'm really fascinated about it. But for this video, just to understand what is actually useref is, just think about it as a use state. Okay, it's exactly like the use state, but the difference is, you know about the use state. Okay, whenever the state change, okay, whenever the state changes, it's renders a page. Okay, whenever you change something, it render that particular, it render it. But with useref, there's no rendering. Okay, even if you change the state of it, you can change the state of it, but there's no render. Okay, and that's really cool out of it. Okay, and now you have to, as I said, we are using the web3 model, so let's import web3 model as well. So let's import web3 model as well. Yes, I'm import web3 model from, okay, I think I'm missing something. Okay, from web3 model, yeah. So I think I forget about it. So I think, okay, just, okay, I'm just, yeah, that's correct, I guess. Yeah, it's correct. So now web3 model is there and the useref is there. Okay, so now with this useref thing, just defined our web3 model object. Okay, so web3 model, which is just how we define a same as exact. Okay, but remember one thing, this returns an object with a key name current. Okay, this is very important. Okay, it's always an object. Okay, this useref is not simple string. If you don't define anything, it's just a plain simple object with the keys of current. Okay, so whenever you want to work with this with three useref, you have to actually update the value of the current P. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. Okay, so for this we are gonna use a use effect thing. Okay, which is again the use effect is something which runs only and only whenever on the first time based on its dependency variable. Okay, whenever the based on its dependency variable. So if the dependency variable is empty, it only runs one time. Okay, so it means whenever we reloads a page. Okay, whenever we hot reload a page, it runs in that particular moment when we added this thing. Otherwise it runs on every rendering. Okay, so whenever the state changes, it's re-rendered it, and whenever the re-renders happens, the use effects runs. Okay, so this is how the user render if we are not running any kind of dependency variable. Okay, so let's import this as well, use effect, and most probably we also need to use the use state as well. Okay, so yeah, let's use this as well. Okay, so now we got this use state. Okay, we got it. So yeah, my auto completion works really fine, I guess. So this is a way of how we defined. Okay, so this is how we, as I said, okay, whenever you're using userif, you have to always change the value of the current variable, not the just like this. Okay, this is not gonna work. Okay, because as I said, this is an object. Okay, so for the object has the key in it, and you have to update that key. Okay, so I'm gonna update this current value thing, and you have to, yep, again, this is a way of how we are initiate a variable from a class. So the web3 model is a class, and we are using its functionality. So let web3 model, which type of network you want to select. So we are working on the Rinkeby right now, so you can select whatever kind of Polygon, Matic, the Ethereum mainnet, whatever it is. Okay, so based on that you can work in it. Provider options, and provider option is very unique feature of this web3 model, guys. So if you go to this website or this website, okay, now you can see there are multiple options for multiple options of the wallets. Okay, it's if it is a metamask, if it is a 3-box hub, it is whatever it is. Okay, so you can show users a pop-up, okay, which wallet they want to connect. Okay, so in mobile there's another kind of wallet that people uses. Okay, but for this video, for the simplicity of this video, we are not going to use that, but yeah, just providing is the basic, just a part of it. Okay, and now rest you can leave it. Okay, rest you can leave it as it is. So yeah, there's basically these two things. Okay, what is a network and which providers you want to provide. Okay, so if you're not providing any kind of variable into this thing, what happened, it's basically takes the default wallet from your account, and from there it is start booking, in our case, which is a metamask, and I hope so it is also for you as well. Okay, so now we initiate this web3 model ref, and now this web3 model ref, we can use it anywhere inside an application. Okay, so whenever we render this thing, whenever we reload this page, it actually initiated. So let's see what is inside this thing. Okay, so after re-renders and after it worked in a way that okay, so we also have to on off it console.log, and let's see what is this. Yeah, so let's see what is this object looks like. So basically I made a mistake. Use effect. Is there anything wrong with this thing? Okay, so I already imported it here as well, and there as well. Okay, so now you can see, yeah, so you can see this is coming from the web3 model in itself. Okay, so which is the providers and the show on connect on close, but basically you can see here as provider controls, and it provides, okay, injected, and we're using the injected providers as metamask and Alti, and the network is Rinkeby. Okay, so this is the way how things work. Okay, so let's change this from Rinkeby. Okay, because right now I'm in Rinkeby. Now right now I'm in Matter. Okay, so there is no problem. So whenever I try to do with this, yeah, so basically you can see we don't perform any operations on it, but this variable is initialized. Okay, so based on this variable initializations, we're gonna use something. Okay, there's also another function we should create it as well, which is called, let's say, const, and which is called get signer provider. Okay, get signer or provider. Okay, and what is it? Let you know. Okay, so let's make it as a body of async as well. And yeah, this is simple and arrow functions which we used over here. So yeah, async. Why? What's the problem? Okay, so now this is a very simple function. Okay, so one thing which is very important in web3 world is there's two kind of object. Okay, which is a provider object, which is a provider, provider, and the other thing is called the signer. Okay, and the signer. So the provided is something, is provided is provided is something, okay, providers actually. So providers is something which is actually help you to get data from your smart contracts. Okay, so providers is used for providers. So providers is used for to get data from smart contracts. While signer, as a name suggests, signer is used to sign data, which is get, which is set the data. Okay, set the data to smart contracts. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, but with signer you can also do the providers like functionality, but yeah, for the distinction, for if you use the signer providers for updating the database, and for signers we get the sorry, for providers we get the data, and with signer we set the data as a name system. Okay, and for this, like for this project, as we are trying to communicate with ethers as well, so sorry, trying to communicate with ethereum, with the smart contract as well, and the basic the another thing which you have to install it is yarn add ethers. Okay, this is also a library which we are going to use it. Okay, just to connect your web applications with the web3 world. This is a library of your choice. Okay, the ethers library. Okay, so let's import import contract, not the contracts but the providers, yep, providers from ethers. Okay, so this is the thing which we are gonna use it. Okay, for connectivity purpose. So first, let's create a provider object from provider. Okay, let's create a provider object which using this use ref. Okay, web3 model thing. Okay, so web3 model, wait, web3 model dot current dot connect. Okay, so this actually provides the thing. Okay, this actually provides the thing related to the actually related to the wallet itself. Okay, what is the kind of things, what is the, okay, you can see we run this functions. Okay, connect function which is over here, and you can see it has the prototypes and it is all everything related to this particular functions. Yeah, so we have to run this particular functions which actually initiates our our wallet. Okay, let's connect, let's create an object which is called the web3 provider thing. Yep, let's create a web3 provider is equals to new providers. Yep, basically providers which is coming from the ethers. Okay, dot which kind of provider which we want. Okay, we need a web3 provider thing. Okay, so web3 providers, and this is a way of connecting your metamask with your smart contract thing. It means like adding it to the layer of connectivity with your metamask things. Okay, connectivity your smart contracts things. Okay, so let's constant id as well. So have a record. Yeah, okay, so now chain id. Okay, and this is a function which with the help of which we got the chain id as well. This is a pretty cool function. Okay, and for the ringkey test, ringkey is the chain id is not the chain id for ringkey is 4. If you want to check what is a chain id for other networks, just go to this chainlist.org website, and then you can see what is the other chain IDs as well. Okay, so you can see there's a chain IDs for this is this and this is this. So for different applications, the chain IDs is there. Okay, but for Rinkeby it's 4. Okay, for Rinkeby it's 4. So if chain ID is not 4, you just alert it out. Okay, alert, yeah, use Rinkeby. Okay, Rinkeby. Okay, use Rinkeby network, bro. And we just throw an error as well. So throw new error as well. So if there's any error, we just throw it from here, and Rinkeby not select chain network to Rinkeby. There's something like this. Okay, okay, and yeah, okay. And you can also do, okay, on which type you want the status. Okay, do you want a provider or do you need a signer? Okay, what do you need? Okay, so basically we need get signer is equals to, first time we make it as false. Okay, always. So if this thing is false, simple need signer, this thing is false. Okay, need sign. If you need a signer, okay, what you can do, you can get the signer object as well. Okay, so signer is equals to web3 provider, which is again coming from this object get signer. Okay, and we got the signer from here, and we just return it as this thing. But else, okay, I make a mistake, I guess. Shinadi is not here. So yeah, else we return just a provider, simple providers. Okay, I guess providers here. Okay, not the provider, but just simple providers. Yeah. So yeah, so now we get our object, and let's see how we're gonna use this one. Okay, and for this, just to create an object. Okay, so let's create another function which is called the connect wallet. Yeah, basically that's connect wallet, and again is a async function. Let's run it. I don't know. Okay, and await for which is called just get signer. Okay, just call the get signer, and it is returns something which is called the get signer. Get signer providers, and yeah, basically we need we need actually provider for this case, so it returns the providers, but right now we don't need any kind of things from this thing. But yeah, just to connect with wallet, we run these functions, and just to see the status of the wallet is connected or not, we can also define the use state, which is called the connect wallet, connected wallet, connect wallet, set connect wallet as well. Okay, so at first the use state is false. Yeah, basically it's false, so we are not connected to anything. And yeah, and later on, when this functions run successfully, when this function runs successfully, not this one, this one, we run it as set connect wallet to true. Okay, we are connected to our wallet, and basically this yeah, you can see there's an error as well here, so we just wrap everything inside the try and catch thing and catch it here. And yeah, console.log error, simple as that. Okay, so now we got the error, and yeah, if anything bad happens, so let's connect this function to this thing, not the console. Okay, so let's connect wallet thing, and let's see if this works or not. Let's come over here. Okay, so basically we make some error. Okay, connect wallet thing is the error. So what's the error? Connect wallet and set what? Okay, so is there anything wrong with this? Duplicating binding. Okay, so duplicating binding, it means we use it again or what? Okay, so this okay, this thing is looking like connected wallet or set connected wallet is better option. So basically the function name and the variable names becomes the same, and that's the error, guys. So make it as set connected wallet as okay, this function name as set connected wallet to this thing. Okay. So now there's no error. Let's click on this red button, and now yes, we got the MetaMask pop-ups. Okay, so any one account, let's say I want to select this account, just select this one, next it, connect it. Okay, so now use ring network, bro. Okay, so let's go to change it. Okay, because right now I'm on Matic, and as you can see there's an error. Okay, so just go from this to ring like this, and from now click on this connect button. Okay, so I guess, okay, so this one is, I guess, already connected, and that's why we are not getting the pop-up. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you can see. So remember one thing, if your wallet is already connected with this website, then the MetaMask will not pop up. Okay, so you have to see if the wallet, the address is not connected. It's none of your address is connected. Okay, you have to look into that. Okay, so right now you can see this test one is connected. So first make it disconnect. Okay, this connect this account. Okay, so you have to check it, otherwise you always find, okay, there's an error with your code, but not always the case. Okay, that's not always the case. The case is most of the time is the case, the pop-up is not shows because some of your wallet address is already connected. Okay, in my case this test wallet is connected. Just go over there, just yeah, you can see this one is mentioned. Just delete this one, disconnect it, and boom. Yeah, and right now just refresh the page, and just click on this connect wallet now. Oh yeah, if you got this wallet connect function. Okay, I want to connect this thing and connect it, and yeah, now you can see our wallet is connected, I guess. Yeah, this one, yeah, this one is connected. And now yeah, now you can add your wallets. If you want to change it to this one, just connect to this one, just connect to this, and now this account is already also connected. Okay, that's cool, pretty cool. Okay, so now this is a way of how we can connect wallet, how can let your website users to connect their wallets. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I think yeah, basically these are two main functions, the provider functions, which basically provides the everything information about your your metamask and your chain IDs and everything, your network as well. And this is how we connect things. Okay, so we can see this web3 model.connect function we have to run, and it's connect to our wallet. Okay, this is a simple line function, one line functions. Okay, why we do all those things? Just to basically check what is a chain ID, because we don't want users to chain ID with this. Okay, we want user to go with ring B, and that's why we are using this web3 providers things, with the help of which we got the network information. And if, let's say, in case if you want to sign your contracts, if you want to update the state of your contact, in that case you need signers, and that's why we also creating the signers. And that's why it's a pretty cool function, I guess, to give the object based on what you need. Okay, so if you want, let's say, a signer, you just have to send, okay, we need a signer, which is, in case I just want to have to send true, and now instead of provided, it returns me the signers, and based on that signer I do other operations like setting up data or sort of updating the smart contract things. And this is simply a function just to wrap around or try and cast things, and that's why we make it this functions, and we just provide this function into this particular thing. Okay, remember one thing, this is just a plain component. Okay, you can find these things into my GitHub repo. I share with you the description. Yeah, so this is just a plain component of a React component which accepts to the two props, which is called the text and the on click. And basically this is a div, and I added on click over here as again, and the text is over here. So that's basically, and this is all simple tailwind CSS, which makes this button as a 3D button, as you can see. Yeah, so yeah, this is pretty much for this video, guys. So hope you love this videos, and if you like it, please try to subscribe my YouTube channel, and also thumbs up. This would be great, that would be great. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye.